Hey everyone, like a meeting Roku here. So, like I was saying in my update video about what's going on with the server and some of the servers I play on and the new servers that Splintered Chaos is coming out with, I decided that I'm going to start working. I actually have 6 new characters when I was going back through my character list that I haven't shared the stories of them with anyone. So I'm actually going to start with Allison Nora first, and then make my way down the list with the others. So Allison Nora, I forget what her original last name was. And like I tried to remember and I can't remember what her original last name was at all. But when I originally made Nora on another server, hold on, I may have to turn this down because I forgot this truck is really loud. Okay, there we go. When I first made Allison, she was actually a part of a group of 3 girls. And these 3 girls were known as the Gray... I can't remember if it was the Gray Rose or the Snow Rose. It's been so long since I played on when I first created them. And Nora, well, sorry, I keep saying Nora because there was a character that I had named Nora Lynn. But, Allison was known as she was my character that was, kind of crazy. And when I say that, she was kind of, equal to, Harley Quinn crazy. But she was actually a criminal. Because the Grey Rose, I want to say that was the Grey Rose. Or, oh wait, no, it was the Winter Rose. That's what their group was called. Because they took a part of their leader's last name. Anyways, but they were known as the Winter Rose. And it was made up of Kayla Quinn, Jinx, Winter Rose, and Allison. Now, Allison was the more crazy one. She was maybe Harley Quinn crazy, if not worse. And she was also their, she might carry around a baseball bat because she was known for beating information out of people. She wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty. when I first created her. And yeah. But Allison was also a sniper too from the old server. I do not want this one, I want this one. Sadly, all three of the girls got themselves in trouble. And it actually ended their, like, just say they messed with the wrong group of people and it ended their lives really fast. And that was it for those characters. The reason why Jinx's group came into the picture was because they were trying to track down Ava Walker. And if you remember from one of my older videos, Ava was not a good person at all. And that she would ooh, I did not want to do that. I want to go this way. But if you remember, Eva wasn't a good person at all. And she would have people help rob things. And then when they would help rob things, when they would help rob things and stuff, she would literally, what do you call it? They would get back to the hideout and she would literally end their life and take what they had and take what they helped her steal, since she didn't like loose ends. And Ava actually messed with Jinx's younger brother. So of course these three girls came after Ava, but Ava was already gone. Issue is that when they came after her, they started, you had Jinx, who was a hacker. You had Killer Quinn, who was a daughter of a mafia boss. And then you had Allison here, who was not to be messed with. Sadly, I can't bring the girls to their full potentials yet, because there's a lot of things that are kind of missing. That is kind of missing for them. So, as of right now, Allison is in, all of them are in this server. All of them are still the same girls I made, back when the other server was around. It's just, I can't use them to their full potentials. So, I have to give them a different job and stuff. Allison here, she does multiple jobs for a living. And when I say she does multiple jobs for a living, is where I was just at, you have like 21 jobs that you can pick from. And what you do with each of those jobs is it gives you a place to go. So of course you drive there. And once you get there, you would have like a station. So I guess what you could say is why I tell you Allison's story. I might be doing a few different jobs. Because, you know, when you're new to a city or whatever, you can't just get a job right off the bat. And I don't know what kind of job to give her yet. Because right now it's just really hard on her dog. And I'm trying to make my characters not as chaotic. I mean, I have Nico for that. And if you guys remember Nico's story, yeah. But, Allison actually grew up in a small town. And she was literally a nobody. She had no friends. She had no real family other than her parents. She had no siblings. And she dedicated a lot of her time. Like, she dedicated her a lot of time watching movies, keeping an eye, like babysitting and stuff like that. When she got a little older, but most of the time she just worried about her schoolwork or stuck to herself and watched movies and so on and so on. Of course, as Allison got older, like most people, you find the internet and then you find friends. And two of the people... Sorry, that dude totally freaking just brake checked me. But two of the people, that she met online was Jinx and Kayla. Now, of course, like when you first meet people online, you don't know exactly what kind of background they have and so on and so on. So, she was very... she was very, just careful about things. But she wasn't afraid to show who she was. Okay, I am going past these guys because they are slow as shit. But as she started talking about these girls, she realized that she had something in common with these other two girls. And I'm not going to give Kayla or Jinx's background story in here because this is Allison's. But she pretty much got along with these two girls, and they started a group called the Winter Rose. Still think there's more to that name, and I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was the Grey Winter Rose or Winter Rose. But, like, as she got older, like, you know, things happen to family members that you don't expect to happen, and she was pretty much thrown out on her own because she lost both her parents and had no other family. Well, the winner, Rose, or Jinx, took Allison in as one of her best friends. So when she had no place to go, they took her in, and they've been doing like odd jobs. And like it's hard to remember exactly what it did, but I know that they were not good jobs. Like, they were not good jobs at all. And of course, like, it caused a lot of trouble. They got in trouble with cops. They had to keep moving. Jinx constantly covered up their tracks. And like a lot of other things too. And when they would get too much heat on them, they would move away. Well, Allison was trained by Kayla's father to learn and fight, and like, she was trained to learn and fight. She was trained to resist like any kind of pain. Like, she was put through a lot of training, and like nothing really affects, like nothing at all really affects Allison. She can be very cold-hearted. She can be very self-centered, and when actually talking to people, like, you can tell she's unhinged. Like, I always joke around that Splinter's Chaos is taken over by criminals. Like, since we don't have like police up and running yet, and we're still working on like the whole police thing, there's so many freaking criminals on, and each of them have like different background stories. Another thing, like, Allison don't really trust people. She's very like, she sticks to the 3 girls that she knows, or she'll talk to people if she has to. But other than that, she is not a fan of people at all. And when I say she's not a fan of people at all, she'll try to scare you off, and or she'll just say things that are out of this world, not normal. But when she moved, like once she moved to Splinter Chaos, like she knows that the other girls are around and that if they need her, they will call her. But most of all, like they're all trying to have a better change of life than what they were originally meant to. And yeah. Now, Allison here. I actually decided to do like odd jobs around the city just to try and make money. Like from the video yesterday, you've seen that she does some trucking, but most of her money comes from these jobs. Which, look, I just made $2,000 by cutting down a few trees. And what's cool about these jobs are you can actually keep doing them, or you can move to something else. I mean, I will move to other things. I'm just gonna do this tree one more time. But Allison, like, tries to keep herself busy, tries to keep herself out of trouble. And definitely tries to stay away from drugs. But, you know, doesn't always work that way. Like, she won't make drugs. She won't make drugs at all. But she will buy them off of people. And yeah, before anybody says something, I know she's not in the right outfit to be cutting down trees, but anyway, like, it's hard to find just the right outfit for each job, and when you have to find a outfit for 21 jobs, and you have over, I have no idea how many freaking outfits we have. The freaking, to look for that for male and female characters, yeah, I might as well just wear your everyday clothing. Okay, I know that this is the tree. There we go. I keep trying to want to move before they're done with the action. But Allison's personality can go from normal to zone out to just fucking crazy bitch. And as I said, she's not nice. She's not afraid to be. She's more of, you need a sniper, and she'll, I guess you could say she's like a hit woman. Of course, I don't have any weapons for her yet, because she's a fairly new character. Kind of. But she she's definitely one that's not afraid to get her hands dirty. She does all of Winter Rose's dirty work. Like, if somebody comes to Jinx and is like, hey, we need this person getting rid of, Allison will do it. If somebody comes to them and say, oh, we need this person to get us information, Allison will do it. Whenever the girls, like, either one of the girls go to a meeting, Allison is always their eyes in the background. Meaning, like, say if somebody tries to trick Jinx into going alone. Well, she's not really alone, because in the long run, Allison's there with a sniper watching her every move. And if somebody decides to be all like, oh, we're going to take you hostage now, Jinx is just going to laugh and be like, yeah, I don't think so. And we'll just hold up a finger and that's it. They're done for. They do call Allison like the Harley Quinn of their group because she has a medicine laugh. She always talks with a smirk in her voice. And she's not afraid to carry around a baseball bat. Which, of course, I think I might actually go do some shopping at a gun store. See what I can get for her. Because this, like I said, this character is fairly new, so she don't have any of her weapons. Now, the whole sniper thing, I might have to get that off of again. I just filled this truck, and the gas is already down. But as I said, like, the whole thing with Allison is, if you need any dirty jobs done, or you hire, or like you hire the Winter Rose group, she would be most likely the one that you deal with. Now, another thing with Allison is she likes payment up front. She will not do the job until you actually give her the payment first. And then don't try being all buddy-buddy with her, because the only people she fully trusts is Kayla, Jinx, and then her dog. wonder if this gun store has anything. I forgot that this one has a gun store. We're gonna go do some more hot dog chops then. I just noticed something. She has like no tattoos at all. Let's see. Definitely getting that. I'm definitely getting that. Which is my favorite one in here. Is the one I like. Yeah, I like that one. Do I have enough for that one? Yes, I do. I don't have enough for Scratcher. Okay. I kind of like the loud bang anyways. There we go. So, she has all that stuff. Okay, gonna leave it at that. Let me show you something. Okay, cool. Okay, that works. Sorry, I haven't actually messed with the whole weapon thing, so a lot better than to take it out on cars. to get her a new vehicle. This truck sometimes has like glitches on it, so I really don't care for it. I just wanted her to have like different vehicles. But I might end up giving her something or because I'm actually tired of this stupid thing like you bump into one thing and it like falls apart. And it doesn't drift. At least I can get other vehicles to drift. This thing does not drift. At all.
What? Oh, who is this? Slow down. I don't understand you.
Let's see, what else can we do for her? So when I say like jobs, as you can tell, this one I'm almost at level 5. All the other jobs I have level 1 in. Like, it's kind of cool, some of these jobs. I have a lot of different ones that you can choose from. Some of them I do not like at all. I think it's the building one here. And I think it is this one I don't like because it puts you all over the map. This one I don't really care for. This one's kind of iffy too. There is another one. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, it's this one. This one I don't like either. I'm not a fan of it. So like actually go do some deliveries. These AIs, I swear to God. I just filled this truck up and it's like already halfway down. But anyways, like I eventually want to get her another job, because like once we actually do get things up and running on this server, I feel like she's gonna need a job to try and hide like her true attentions. Because like the problem with her true attentions is she is a flat out freaking criminal, just like most of my characters. Like mostly all the ones you're going to meet, from this character to I'm trying to remember. Okay, that's where the outfit changer is. But she's one of my criminals. Jinx is one of my criminals. kill is one of the newer criminals.
Love to catch a game. All right. Thanks, buddy. See you later.
And
Cocksucking
I
ass.
think that's about it. Well, okay, dude, that was my line. How dare you use my line? As you can see with this job, like you just go around delivering. What I like about these jobs is, depending how much you do them, they're always the same. So they always have the same drop-offs, they always have the same houses you go to. And it's easy money because each job is anywhere from 1K or more. I mean, I know, like, I go into a lot of details with people's, character, like, with my characters and stuff. It's just, Allison is a very tricky character to really talk about because when I made her, like, when I made her, she wasn't around a lot. And because I am all three girls of this group, it was really hard to, like, it's hard to play three characters because when somebody calls them, you need to know, okay, so who is who and what do they need to do. And when I say, like, who is who and what they need to do, like, it's more of a fact of, are they doing it for their own, or are they actually doing it to get paid? Now, like I said, when they were in the other server, the reason why they were there was because they were after Ava Walker. And I will let you know in Jinx's story why they were after Ava Walker.
I'm feeling okay.
But they were originally there for Ava Walker, and they were planning to do
Oh yeah, I totally heard about
anything. They were planning to do anything they could to get Ava Walker. My one friend, he had a character, Susan Dodge, and Susan Dodge was known for getting Eva out of town when she was badly wounded. Of course, the girls didn't like this, and just say when Dodge was arrested, Allison ended her life. She was hiding up on a hill outside of the junkyard, and sniped her through a cop window and then left. Now, of course, in this town, she has a more, as you can tell, she has a more different look. She doesn't look like somebody that would be a sniper. She actually does not believe in tattoos. So that's why she has no tattoos at all. And if anything, it would probably be, oh, excuse me. It would probably be a rose on her arm. I don't know. I might go buy her a new car. Maybe. I don't know. Might do that later. Because this freaking thing, I don't know how much gas I put in it, and it's almost like half full. So, pretty much what you need to know about Allison is she's not to be messed with. She will try and blend in, but she does have a hidden side that she doesn't really show people. And as I said, she might seem like a normal person, but unless you watch this video, or unless you actually go and talk to her, she is not a normal person at all. And as like some of the jobs I show you, I was going to do a bunch of different jobs, but like looking at how long everything has been, yeah. But yeah, it's like everything that has been yeah, pretty much that's all there is to know about her. Is she has a crazy side. She's not afraid to get her hands dirty. And when dealing with the Winter Rose group, she's most likely the one you have to fear out of the three girls. Because Allison is cold, she doesn't care, and there's only 4 people in her, well, 3 people in her life that even matters anything to her. So that is pretty much who Allison Nora is. And I think I'm going to cut it off here. I think I'm going to cut this video off here. I will definitely bring back Allison more. Maybe doing more odd jobs around the city, as you can see, there's like 21 jobs that you can do in that affinity job thing. I'm eventually hoping to have her either own a bar or restaurant around the map. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still debating, like, what I want her to do. But as for now, I think I'm going to actually cut this video off. And I'll see you in the next one.